Goofy bitch. Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another kiddie who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor freak off.
Not the flavor.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He suck Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Diddy, whatever you call himself.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch of the Illuminati.
I go to Diddy parties. To walk mother out!
They told me you should show that. I called Puff Daddy. He said, Kevin, where you at?
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
I'm in Miami, I mean anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man came to or bring it to you, but believe me, he had Miami on lock. It's the love affair, baby, it's the love affair.
Oh God! Jaguar Wright, a singer who's been in the industry for years, is finally speaking her truth about Diddy. And honey, she's not holding back.
Thoughts on the show of force?
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns, and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat.
Now it seems like Diddy isn't too happy about Wright spilling all this tea. Word on the street is that he's making sure Wright pays up front for exposing his alleged shady dealings and handing over incriminating evidence to the authorities. Yikes.
Before we did the interview, somebody hit us with a message, hunting Jaguars, all this demonic shit, the Illuminati's coming to get you, Clive Davis is coming to get you, and you know, whatever. But it wasn't until we got sent another message from the same account, from the hotel right across from ours, and the was facing our hotel window.
So
actually, that was right before we left.
Got you.
Storm happened before we left. When we had to leave was when we did the Tasha K interview.
Got you.
And Storm wasn't supposed to get what he got.
Right.
But I gave it to him.
Right.
See, Tasha wanted him to fluff me up. She was supposed to get the big interview. I knew what I was doing. Because I wanted to see what she was really all about. We planted people in my life. We planted people around me. Y'all doxed me. Then we went to Vegas. And that big Toxic Diamond, who also worked for Tasha K. And all of this was leading up to surviving Jaguar Wright.
But here's the real question, besties. Can Jaguar Wright survive this storm, or is Diddy about to bring everyone down with him this time? Let's break it down. So here's the deal. Recently, a shocking lawsuit was filed by Cassie Ventura against Diddy. And when I say shocking, I mean jaw-dropping, pearl-clutching shocking. Cassie's accusing Diddy of some serious stuff, including assault and even trafficking her for entertainment work.
What are these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is f***ing you. And the boss's boss don't get no f***. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
Now, in the midst of all this drama, a video of Jaguar Wright has resurfaced. And honey, she's not mincing her words. Wright is boldly claiming that Diddy is the true villain in this narrative. And let me tell you, her allegations are wild. First off, Wright's saying that Diddy had a secret relationship with singer and actor Christopher Williams. But that's not even the craziest part. She's also claiming, and I can't believe I'm saying this, that Diddy was involved in the death of Christopher Wallace, better known as the Notorious B.I.G. I know, right? It's a lot to take in.
Ask me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money
Right.
and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No!
That he was recording these?
Of course. He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip-hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that
Yeah.
happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
What? How many times I got some these niggas is wild. That's what they learned at the freak off. How to steal bit nigga. You don't go. Well, why go? They gon' you gonna ask for a glass of water, it's gonna be laced with that. Let the good times roll. Like if I knew that there's a possibility that I might get whooped and drugged if I go to this party, and I go anyway.
But wait, there's more. Wright's also spilling tea about how Diddy allegedly exploits up-and-coming musicians within his inner circle. She's saying he misuses his power and influence as the head of Bad Boy Entertainment. And get this, she's even dragging one of Diddy's closest aides, Gene Deal, into the mess. According to Wright, Deal was present during many of these troubling incidents where offensive behavior was rampant.
You could imagine why somebody would want to fire somebody.
Can you give us a little?
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me. Not talent-wise, but in other areas.
Mm-hmm. And were other girls doing?
I was the only one that was in those types of positions.
Wow. When you look back on that, how does that make you feel?
You know, I have such a love-hate with it all because I don't think I would have been able to be so successful in so many other areas had I not been trained under Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
He was the hardest person that you can work for, and it was torture. And not the work part of it, but the other stuff. Mind games, like just all the girls were so divided, and the men and the people running it had their hands in it, moving everything. There was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of lies. There was a lot of, you know, when you're young and impressionable and we understand our beauty as women through the eyes of the people observing us. Well, who's observing us? Men. So we learn our beauty through a man's eye, which is very subjective. So it's difficult when you're that young to understand your worth as a woman through the men that I was around. And that was very traumatic. I don't think any of us have healed from that. Diddy would be like, you're not hot anymore. Like, what happened? You don't have anything, like, you don't have any curves. You're looking like you're not looking like, I can't get people to think that you're my good looking person. And there was no Me Too at that time. There was no protecting anyone at that time. You signed a million NDAs and a million contracts that took away all your rights. So you really were operating in an environment that you had no control in.
Now, according to Wright, Diddy is a master manipulator. She's saying he uses his extensive connections and power to control people's decisions in both their personal and professional lives. And if that wasn't enough, she's also claiming that he's blackballed several high-profile artists, including Justin Bieber, Aubrey O'Day, and Usher. Apparently, these artists have either openly expressed their disdain for him or have refused to collaborate with him later in their careers.
Oh!
Oh, hey, y'all playing.
So we ended up having to leave early. We got a phone call from a trusted source. We had to leave because somebody was coming up the service elevator for us in an hour. And I'm glad I still have friends in Vegas. So then they tried to stall out our luggage because we weren't allowed to take our luggage down. The bellman had to take it. Our luggage was rifled through and robbed from the time it came down from the suite to the car. They kept trying to keep us there. I had to press the issue to get my car, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers doing too much. If I want to check out early, I should be able to check out early. Oh, well, this is only happening because you're checking out, early. What do you mean because I'm checking out early? If I want to check out early, I should be able to check out early.
Right. Right.
You starting to make it sound like you're trying to keep me here. Is there a reason why you're trying to keep me here? See, there's a moment when North Philly just kicks right in. I'm sitting there talking to the valet guy. Ma'am, I don't know why it's taking so long to get your car. It usually doesn't take this long. And I looked at him and I said, I want you to understand something. You getting me my car right now is good for you. Because if they come, I'm gonna grab you and hold you close. And you gonna get touched right with me. Now go get my motherfucking car, babe. And you knew I wasn't playing. Oh, you don't wanna get my car? When the motherfuckers come, you gonna be my shield, baby. Kevlar! Got my car. You were able to finally get to the luggage. He had to go and track the luggage down. Couldn't find the bellman that had our shit. He went on break. So he came up to the room and took our shit, bring our shit downstairs to meet us in the lobby with the car. But while he took our shit, he went on break. I made enough noise. We did what we had to do. Got back in the dust.
As of now, Diddy hasn't publicly responded to Wright's accusations, but Wright isn't backing down. She's insisting that Diddy is targeting her for speaking out. She claims he's going after her assets and has even forced her into hiding on multiple occasions in the past. Can you imagine? Wright says she's been driven into hiding for over a year due to Diddy's alleged threats.
No Sean Combs.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
D. Diddy, whatever he calls himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. I had settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land over contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5.
But hold on to your wigs because this tea is about to get even hotter. Jonathan O'Donnell, a former entertainment worker who claims to have been involved with Diddy, has come forward with some shocking allegations of his own. And the timing of these revelations, it coincides with the period when Diddy was dating Cassie.
I caught herpes, and I came back and I see the herpes and won. But they did Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can introduce it.
O'Donnell's disclosures are painting a pretty dark picture of Diddy's alleged behavior. He's talking about what he calls freak-off sessions, where Diddy supposedly orchestrated a network of individuals to engage in acts with him and others. O'Donnell even claims that during these sessions, Diddy gave him some kind of substance. But it gets worse, besties. O'Donnell is saying that other entertainment workers in Diddy's circle contracted herpes during these encounters. I know it's a lot to process.
They said sold out. They told me it's sold out. I called Puff Daddy, said, Kevin, where you at?
Yeah. And when I'm in Miami, when I'm in Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man is capable of bringing to you. But
And if you
believe
thought
me,
that was the
he
end
has
of it,
Miami
think
on
again.
lock.
O'Donnell is also
Yeah,
dragging
baby,
other
it's
high-profile
love.
figures into this mess. He's claiming that Diddy, along with DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and others, have engaged in numerous freak-offs together. It's suggesting a hidden side to their public personas that's pretty shocking if true. Now, I know this is all pretty heavy stuff, and it's important to remember that at this point, these are all allegations. Diddy hasn't been charged with anything, and he hasn't responded to these claims publicly. But with more and more people coming forward and revealing these alleged dark secrets, you've got to wonder, how much longer can Diddy keep things under wraps? So, what do y'all think about all this drama? Do you believe Jaguar, Wright, and Jonathan O'Donnell's claims? Or do you think there's more to the story that we're not seeing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and remember, besties, while it's easy to get caught up in the drama, it's important to approach these kinds of serious allegations with sensitivity. These are real people's lives we're talking about, and the truth isn't always black and white. That's all for now, but you know I'll be keeping my ear to the ground for any updates on this messy situation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy celeb tea, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay fabulous and stay tuned. You are watching Hot Gossip. Goodbye.